Have you ever walked away from a conversation and suddenly you're not sure what's real anymore? You remember what was said. You remember how it happened. You remember the look on their face. And then they hit you with one sentence that never happened. Or you're imagining things. Or the most poisonous one, you're crazy. And your mind does something terrifying. It starts replaying the moment like a broken film reel. You doubt your memory. You doubt your instincts. You even doubt your own character. If that's ever happened to you, listen closely. Because today, I'm going to show you the Stoic defense against gaslighting. Not a motivational speech. Not just be confident. A system. A way to keep your mind intact when someone tries to distort your reality. By the end of this video, you'll know how gaslighting actually works, why it feels so destabilizing, and exactly what to do, and say calmly, cleanly, and powerfully without getting dragged into their chaos. First, let's define it clearly. Gaslighting is not someone disagreeing with you. It's not someone remembering something differently. Gaslighting is a pattern of communication designed to make you doubt your perception so the other person can control the story and control you. It's not about the truth, it's about dominating reality. And here's why it works. Your brain is built for social trust. Most people don't expect someone to deliberately rewrite what happened. So when they do, your mind hesitates, and in that hesitation, they move in. Gaslighting usually follows a predictable sequence. Stage 1 is deny. That never happened. I never said that. You're making that up. Stage 2 is attack. You're too sensitive. You always twist things. You're unstable. Stage 3 is reverse roles. Now they're the victim. I can't believe you'd accuse me. You're hurting me with your paranoia. If you've seen this pattern, you already know the feeling. It's like standing in front of a mirror, and the mirror lies. Most people try to defeat gaslighting with more explanations. They bring receipts. They argue details. They raise their voice. They try to prove reality. But gaslighting isn't a debate. It's a trap. Because the moment you enter their game, you accept their frame. You no longer a person stating truth, you a defendant trying to convince a crooked court. And that's exactly what they want. Your energy, your attention, your emotional reaction. Stoicism offers something colder, stronger. Stoicism says you do not fight for control of their mind. You fight for control of yours. The Stoics had a concept called the ruling faculty or inner command center. The part of you that judges what's true, what matters, and what you will do next. Gaslighting is an attack on that center. So the Stoic response is not win the argument. The Stoic response is, you don't get to touch my ruling faculty. You can shout, you can deny, you can twist the story, but you will not rewrite my mind. Now I'm going to give you a system you can use immediately. Think of it as 5 moves, like a mental martial art. Move 1. Label it internally, silently. Don't announce it. Don't accuse. Just recognize it in your mind. This is distortion. This is denial, attack, reversal. The moment you label it, you stop absorbing it. Because unrecognized manipulation feels like truth. Recognized manipulation feels like noise. Move to separate facts from stories. Ask yourself one question. What do I know for sure happened? Not what I fear, not what I assume, not what their tone implies, just facts. Gaslighting feeds on stories. So your job is to return to facts again and again. Move 3. Anchor reality outside your emotions. When you're emotionally activated, your memory becomes easier to doubt. So build anchors. Write down key conversations immediately after they happen. Save messages. Keep a private log of patterns. Not to become obsessed, just to keep your mind stable. Gaslighting tries to isolate you inside your own uncertainty. An anchor breaks that isolation. Move 4. Use short, calm, boundary language. This is where most people fail. They talk too much. The Stoic response is brief, neutral, and immovable. That's not how I experienced it. I'm not debating my memory. We can continue when we can stick to facts. You're entitled to your view. I'm keeping mine. I'm not having this conversation in this tone. Notice what these do. They don't argue details. They don't beg to be understood. They don't try to win. They protect your inner authority. And then this is cue. Stop talking. Silence is a weapon when it comes from control. Move 5. Withdraw the reward. Gaslighting often continues because it works. It generates attention, emotion, control, and conflict. So remove the reward. If they deny reality, you don't chase them into the maze. You become uninteresting to manipulate. Calm, neutral, minimal. In Stoic terms, be steady, be plain, be emotionally unprofitable. Not cold because you hate them, cold because you respect your peace more than their game. Now, here's what nobody wants to hear. Some people don't gaslight because they're confused. They gaslight because it gives them power. And if that's true, then your goal changes. You stop asking, how do I make them admit the truth? And you start asking, what kind of access does this person deserve to my life? Stoicism is not about staying in poisonous situations with a calm face. Stoicism is about choosing virtue and clarity if it costs you comfort. Sometimes the most stoic move is distance. Not dramatic, not hateful, just final. Because there's a difference between patience and self-betrayal. If you're wondering whether you're being gaslit, here's a quick reality check test. Do I consistently feel confused after talking to them? Do they deny clear events and then attack my character? Do they shift blame and make themselves the victim? Do I feel like I'm always explaining, proving, defending? Do they respect boundaries when I set them? If the answer is mostly yes, you're not dealing with a normal misunderstanding. You're dealing with a pattern. And patterns don't change because you explain better. Patterns change when the reward disappears or when access ends. Let me end with the core Stoic truth that protects you from gaslighting. You cannot control what someone claims happened. You cannot control what story they tell. But you can control your judgment, your attention, your boundaries, and your distance. And when you do that, their words stop feeling like reality. They become what they always were: noise. So if someone tries to rewrite your past, remember this: your mind is your territory, and you are the gatekeeper. If this helped, watch it again and take one phrase from today, just one, and use it the next time someone tries to distort reality. Because the moment you stop arguing for your sanity, you start owning it.